ain't what you see. You don't know this story runs deep. Can't judge a book by its cover, no. Gotta open it and read it. You're moving late. You're moving late. I got some issues, but before you judge me, listen. I'm on a mission to be better than I'll ever be.
Alright, good evening and welcome to our newly formed Removing Layers podcast. I am your host, Jay Day. It's all about honest opinions, removing the layers that we kind of put out there and just having a good time. Each week we'll touch a different topic. It plans to be messy. It plans to be questions and topics that we want to talk about, but because of these layers we refuse to talk about, especially when other people get to kind of view it. So I have some dynamic hosts who are going to help me out, and we're going to kind of get into it. Our topic for today: black men are winning in love yet losing in career, while black women not so much. Is that fact or fiction? So we're going to get into it. I'm going to kind of take it down a couple of different streets. We got a lot of different views based upon some backgrounds and upbringings and the whole nine. But before we get into all of that, let's start with from a outer core. Who are we? Me, on the outside, I'm 37, 4 children, about 3 women, but I do have twins, so that matters. I work in corporate America. I just bought a house, but I've never ever lived with a female a day in my life outside of a few vacations and things of that nature. And that's it. Like I said, hopefully by the end of this conversation, you'll get a little deeper into who I am. But on the outside looking in, I do a lot of dating, a lot of traveling, and I have a good time often. That's that co-parent situation. But anyway, I'm going to pass it along, and we're just going to go to my left, and we're going to start off. And after we go through the introductions, we'll get into the topic for the day.
Hey, I'm Shanae. I am 32 years old. Nope, 31. 31 years old. I'm a teacher in a Title I school. I've been teaching for 9 years. Don't have any kids, and I have 2 dogs. So I'm a dog lover, Sagittarius, and gang. And I am in a relationship.
Okay, booed up. We was waiting on that. You talked about dogs and everything, so I said you were booed up. Like,
well, I was in a 5-year relationship, and he bust out with a baby on me. So
okay, we'll get into that a
another
little
relationship.
bit. All right. Yeah, new relationship. Congrats.
That's very important for my outer layer of
Perfect.
who I am today.
All right, got you. Take note, y'all. That's a very important part. I kind of stepped over that, but 5-year relationship, he had a baby. All right, moving right along. Who else do we have?
Hey, I'm Issa, a.k.a. Issa the Great, a.k.a. Eddie Hendergrass on all social platforms. 36, single. What I do? I drive for a living. I also sell porn on the side.
Let's for the people. Sir, hold on. Before you go in, we need to elaborate on the porn.
Well, so I manage a small sex toy shop.
Perfect.
In Durham.
We thought you might have been slanging dick.
No,
so we just had to make sure.
And just know I'm not your average black nigga.
Meaning, we got a few seconds on there. We're gonna get into it, but
we'll
not
get into it later.
Okay,
but I'm not your average. Just we'll get into it.
I wrote that down as a note. Not your average. And finally, we have.
I am Courtney, better known as Forever Courtney.
Okay.
32 years old. I'm a mother of 1 son. He's 13. I am a wife, newly. I say newly because we have not been married for 5 years. So Still going, through the valleys and the shadows of
True,
death.
but I will say, you say newly, and I know a lot of people who didn't last 15 weeks, like all the fives before 5 years, 5 months, 15 months, 25 months. So good, congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you. It takes two.
Newly married.
Yes, I manage my son's DJ career. I work in corporate America. I'm originally from New Jersey, but I have been in North Carolina. I graduated high school here, so
you definitely from North Carolina.
Anyway,
right?
But I'm here, so let's talk about removing all the layers.
Perfect. I like the transition. So today's layers are talking about our black men. All right. So the topic, and I'm just going to put out the topic, and then I just want to hear how y'all feel. Before I ask anything else, just off of face value, black men are winning in love, yet losing in career, while black women not so much. Fact or fiction? Who do I want to start with? I want to start with the single female yet dating. Excuse me, not single, but you're not married. So
Not married.
Are black men winning in love yet losing in career, and black women not so much? What are your overall thoughts?
I guess it depends on the demographic, because I don't think that any black man that I've come across is losing in career. Everyone that I've come across is pretty much good in career. Now losing in love is the opposite. I don't think that they found love or found that type of love. And it seems like their career is a little bit more important right now. But kind of in black America, once you get your career, you kind of got to focus on it or you'll lose it.
Perfect. Now, Courtney, for you, married, so obviously you found your black man, but...
Correction, he found me.
Ooh. All right. Please correct me for the rest of the
Period.
show. I need to be corrected. Okay, say no more. But from your standpoint and also what you see around you, how does this topic come across to you?
So I guess my perspective is a little different, because the guys that I know are probably more from the streets. And when it comes to careers, like, what is that? Because they don't have a career, or they're not interested in a career.
But I think we at an age where career is more about the ability to provide, and if for nobody else, for yourself. And we'll kind of get into that later. So to your point, I think that's a fair statement. Career may be kind of misleading because...
So, right, because could career just be like the nigga got a job, or like he's actually... he
got to hustle.
He in corporate America and got a 401k.
But and also too, being in corporate America doesn't necessarily put you in a position where you're all the way financially stable.
Right.
No, I agree.
It does not mean you're winning.
No, career could mean a bunch of stuff. Like,
right.
I mean, but we would want it to mean like, okay, you have a stable position somewhere that you are possibly getting a promotion here and there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Something that's going to be long-term and not just, oh, this nigga got a job. He working
401k, retirement.
Now, Courtney, I mean, is it career or not? Are black men winning in love, do you think?
I don't feel black men are winning in love. A lot of black men don't know what love is, so they haven't even found love. Now, are they winning and benefiting from being able to deal with women and women being available to them?
That's
possibly,
lovely.
but that's not love.
Okay.
Lovely and love. That's two different things.
That's not love.
Okay. Now, but what about black women? We talked about the men. Are black women winning in love?
Black women are not winning in love at all. But in career, I would say, I mean, naturally, we are natural born hustlers. Like, we unfortunately, from what our ancestors, we are the providers, right? We cook, we clean, we work, we take care of the kids. So
that's providing.
That is
What's your definition of providing?
I'm poking holes now. What you'll see throughout these podcasts, I poke holes, so I don't necessarily have an answer to that. But generally, when you hear the word provider, a lot of times you're stricken with finances, and so I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Now, 100% a black woman and how she manages a household, lovely. But I just want to make sure we was on the same page. But before we get into that, last and finally, Issa, just overall topic, are black men winning in love yet losing in career, and what about the black woman?
I personally think black men are losing in both love and career. As far as women is concerned, I feel like they're winning in career, but losing in love. For one, I feel like, I don't know, it seems like women have almost an easier road to that career, that one job or that field that they're looking to be in. They have an easier road getting there than a black man.
Is that because of what? Meaning, is that because of the black man's choices, or are you saying that corporate America just prefers a black woman over a black man?
I think a black man is threatening in corporate America.
Agreed.
So because of that, the woman, she's more likely to be taken in or hired or whatever. I don't want to say taken in, but she's more likely to be hired because she's less threatening. She's lovable.
And for me, I guess
assets,
being in corporate America, I would say that black women are more adaptable than black men in corporate America.
Facts.
And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people don't want to transform. They think it's
conform.
Beneath them. You're right. And it's not even conforming. It's understanding the game you're playing. And some people choose dress, and for women and men, ass out over a job, or tattoos on your neck, arms, and over a job. And I respect it, but you can't necessarily knock it. But, okay, I get it. So not everybody agrees with my topic that black men are winning in love. I get it. So if that's the case, before marriage, Miss Courtney, how was dating? And when I say how was dating, like what was dating for you? Was it were you dating specifically, like you were looking for something, or you were just having a good time?
So dating for me has always been very personal. I've always had wanted a family and, cook, clean, man come home, eat dinner on the table. Unfortunately, I wanted that with people who did not want the same thing or weren't ready for that. I was young. I wanted that. When I was 17, I'm like, I'm going to grow up and be this kind of wife. I'm going to be this kind of mother. And the guys was like, hold up now. That wasn't my vision. I was just trying to come kick it. So I guess for me, dating was, I've been in 3 serious relationships. I'm 32 years old. My husband being my 3rd serious relationship. And between those relationships, because I was looking for love, I had some fun. I've dated. I've done my thing. Not all of it can be talked about, but,
that's what we're here for.
We can talk. I just can't say no names.
Right.
I don't want to slip up. You start getting into it. You like
Tyrone. Ricky Bobby Myers. It worked perfect. But, okay, so let's get more specific. And then I'm going to move on and get other perspective. But in dating, we talked about career, and when we talk about career, we talked about, like I said, the ability to provide. So my question is, in dating, do you immediately look at his finances? You checking his pockets, or is that not as important to you? Because you mentioned love, and so how does love and the ability to provide equate, or they don't? Initially,
for me, when I was younger, I was chasing money. I was like, he in the street, he getting some bread, so he can do it. What happened was the guys that I was dealing with were now if they were taking care of me, they were controlling me. So I realized I don't like to be controlled. So in order for me to be able to date who I want and do what I want to do, I need to be self-sufficient and get my own money. So I started chasing my own bag instead of chasing men and their bag. And now I just do whatever I want to do.
All right. So that being said, going to you in dating, in your opinion, does money equate to control for you in a relationship?
So I've been in an abusive relationship before, and he was 10 years older than me. And I would say at 19 and 29, he had more money than me, and he was very controlling. All my moves, all my clothes, everything I wore, everywhere I went, it was very controlling. So I would say that more power in your own life feels like they have more power over your life, yes.
Okay, and before I get to Issa, and this is kind of where I'm poking the hole almost, what is your expectation now? And I'm going to start with the married woman first, and then I'm going to get into you. Now that you said what you said, what is your expectation for your husband when it comes to finance? And when we talk about that, providing. And if providing for you is different, talk about it. But now that you say that you will kind of at times equate money and power and controlling, what is your expectation for a man when it comes to providing financially?
For me, it's E for effort. Like, as long as you're trying, then I can't. And we're a team, so when you're married, it's like, it's not a 50-50. A lot of people have marriage messed up. It's like sometimes I might be pulling 90% of the weight, and he may have just gotten laid off of his job. So at this point, it's like, wow, you don't get put out because you got laid off because you're still trying.
Was the goal to be 50-50?
No, the goal was never to be 50-50. The goal was balance. Wherever that lies. If I'm doing bad, you might be doing good. We might both be at rock bottom. Right. We might be great, but still creating that balance where you're weak, I'm strong, and that's where I think that he and I balance each other out, is because even financially, he likes to spend a lot of money, and I'm always thinking about not doing anything with my money but saving it. And so if I just saved all the time, then I would never be living. And if he was spending all the time, then we would be broke. Right. So again, we create balance in one another because that's what works for us. So again, as far as providing, again, he's with who he is for me is doing the best that he can with what he has, and me understanding who he is as a person and what that means.
Gotcha. As
far as his best or his effort, because it's like going to work, right?
Right.
So if you know the expectation, then you know at least what to do to make sure you're getting paid. So I think with me understanding what his expectation is of me and my expectation is of him, then like we get it. We're able to provide for one another. And that doesn't mean, hey, I can go buy you a Bentley, but I might not be able to buy the Bentley, but I can wash the clothes.
Yeah, but I agree and I respect that, but broke will always be broke. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to get your perspective on it.
Financially, always be broke.
Bro, no. In regards of like not the person, but I mean the situation.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't. Broke is broke.
Right, broke is broke.
And that ain't
when
compromise.
You say broke, you mean broke in.
You can't do shit with broke.
Right. But I wanted to touch on that because I have a specific question for you, Issa. Right. So I want you to touch on the financial aspect.
Okay. So I've had a best friend for 17 years, and he taught me at 16 years old when I was goo gaga, love, puppy love, that love can't pay a bill. So since 16 years old, I realized, it took me a while, but I realized that no matter the amount of love, bills still have to be paid. So my main thing with finances is, if you could hold your own and I could hold my own, then we're good. So you don't need me for nothing. I don't need you for nothing. And whatever we have over extra, we could spoil each other. But as long as you got you and I have me. Now, in your reference of when you're married, you're splitting stuff or you're taking care of stuff, then yes, if you lose your job, that don't mean you get kicked out or I don't love you or whatever. But you need to get back on your feet because this stuff needs to happen. We need to pay bills and stuff like that. So I don't look at finances as you got to take care of me. I don't like females that do that. He got to get my nails done. He got bills too, just like you got bills. If he live on his own, he got a car note, he got insurance, he got a phone bill, he got rent, he got the same bills that you have. So why do we expect them to be able to have so much extra money for me?
And fair enough, but see, and so that's why I waited to bring you in. I'm so glad you're here because I wanted to ask you a more specific question. Let's be 100% honest. Dating is one thing, but we talked about career and providing the whole nine. I'm asking you flat out, in a perfect world, is a man supposed to financially provide for his family, meaning pay the bills?
Okay.
Okay. You stuttered. Everybody paused it. We looked directly at your ass. Answer the damn question.
I feel like a man should be the sole provider for his family. I do believe that a man should at least carry 60 to 70% of the financial load. I don't feel like he should be the sole provider. And I say that because I feel like that's when that whole control thing comes into play. Like, if I'm paying 100% of all of this shit, like, when I tell you to sit down, or when I tell you you're not going nowhere,
Wow.
or all of that, like,
Wow.
this is what it is.
And honestly, I hate
This
it.
is what it is.
And kind of this is why we removing layers, because this is what these young ladies just talked about, control.
Exactly,
And-
but because of
It's
that,
not control. Because the one thing I will say, and I'm gonna let you finish, is the one thing I realized in dating, and I say times have changed, but not the white picket fence. Meaning, in a perfect world, if a black man could, he should provide for his family.
right,
But I think circumstances, child support, prison,
right.
lazy ass motherfuckers have
Faulty
changed.
education
Right,
system.
have changed.
Women,
some
hold
of
on,
it.
not all men. Women
well,
accepting-
Grandpa didn't have a great education, Issa.
But
But he
Grandpa
got it
worked.
fucking done.
Grandpa worked
Right.
80 hours a week.
Niggas don't want to work.
And
That
then-
ain't got nothing to do
but
with
he
what
didn't,
school
he
you went
didn't
to.
enjoy any of his time.
Times
He
didn't just
didn't
change
enjoy
because
it.
of
Here
men,
come
though.
that bullshit.
No,
Times
it
change
is
because
what
of
it
women,
is.
too.
Okay,
Times
speak on-
change
speak
because
on.
of women,
Speak
too,
on.
and what women have accepted, what women's idea of being with a man. Some women like taking care of a man because they feel like they can control.
So
They
some-
feel like they can control a man.
Do you know women who control men?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I've been that woman.
Oh.
Wow. Perfect.
Yeah,
My
so
sole providership allows me to have a secret family as well. So, first of all, men have a crazy ego. Let's just put that out there. And as the ego is concerned, when a man knows that he's taking care of everything, like your everything, you talking about bills, your clothes, like getting your hair, nails done, all of that, he feels like I have the privilege to do all these other things that I want to do. If that's creating another family on the side.
In my mind, I saw Ike Turner. Like
No.
Ike Turner just appeared in the cloud.
But I
That's
think,
not all
like,
men.
I think that type of stuff is because of that. Like,
ladies, what is your? I'm looking at you because your face is turned
I mean,
blue.
First of all,
Right.
So that needs to be established from the beginning.
I agree.
If he's saying, "Yo, I'm gonna pay everything," so that means that I'm in control and I have the control, then it is some women
But
that
is
will
paying
say,
everything control?
"No," but he,
it
from
can
what
be a form
Issa
of
said,
control depending on
It
the
is.
right, and he
the
can create a
understanding.
family on the side. I mean, some women are okay with that. Some women are okay with being spoiled, and as long as they're being taken care of and
Right,
treated like
that's
queens
good.
and princesses, they don't care. You can have five women on the side as long as it's not messing up
is
their
some
money
love
flow.
and hip hop Atlanta shit. Like
Hey,
I don't
honestly,
agree with that. That's what our grandparents
that's
were doing.
bullshit. At the end of the
That's
day,
who grandparents?
That's what our grandparents were doing. Like, we wanna sensationalize or romanticize our grandparents' relationships. They stayed together for
But they was
50
getting cheated
years,
on.
But they was
not
getting cheated
everybody
on.
though.
Not every
Grandpa was doing the.
Not everybody, but come on, like we know, right? Most.
Really?
We know. I'll say this person. My mom was in a relationship with a man for over 10 to 15 years, and he was married the whole time. Like, he got her a wedding ring and all that, like, to my mom. So he essentially has 2 full-fledged families just because he's providing for both of them.
And I honestly feel like we have gone down a path of complete bullshit. Meaning, at the end of the day, yes, is a man supposed to take care of his family completely, but have dynamics changed 100%? Meaning, women are dynamic. They are winning out here. They are finding their own bags, like you say.
They
but
make more money.
not
But it's set up like that,
necessarily.
though.
But at the same time, too, I see more teamwork but I feel like it's bullshit to feel like if a man takes care of bills, he should be able to just run dick freely throughout the city, and like that's bullshit. What's
No.
the whole purpose of being married?
No,
And
I
every man
agree.
don't think like that either.
I agree.
I hope not.
I agree that
They
men
don't.
should have accountability for themselves, and the good man is not going to be doing these things.
Okay.
He's going to take care of his family, and he's going to do everything right. A1, you know what
Great transition. So let's talk about the ones who are not.
Right.
And I'm going to start with the ladies. We live in a big, wide world, and there's a lot of single women, way more single women than single men. Do women settle in dating, in love? And we talked about career, and I'm trying to bring it all together so people don't think we're just rambling. But we talked about our men winning in love and career, and women not so much. So, that being said, not necessarily yourself, or maybe yourself, are women settling when it comes to dating and love?
Absolutely. They can. They do. They can. I mean, with the and I'll turn this into it's just a different. Just like a man can go out and have sex with 50 women, and he's the man, and a woman can have sex with 50 men, and she's a hoe, right? So with women, we have something called a biological clock. So what happens for us is you as a man can still have a baby at 100 years old if you want to, as long as you're still shooting your sperm, you good.
No, that's bullshit.
Me as a woman, I cannot have children. Well, I'm high risk after age 35, 36.
Yeah.
So things start to happen with us.
We got to take these layers off, because if we're being all the way honest about the situation,
let's be honest.
It ain't about that. The women's ticket time clock is about shit that a woman thought she was supposed to do when she was young and up and coming. Women's ticket time clock is about the wedding.
That's not 100% true.
The house and the family. It ain't got shit to do.
Because of how our bodies are set up.
It ain't the body.
Some of that has to happen.
It's what your homegirl's doing.
But some of that has to happen.
Your homegirl got married and bought a house, and she got a nigga that's winning and shit, and they look happy and shit, and so, right. Because
the lady in China just had a baby.
And what I will say, too many times I've seen women who want the wedding more than the man. And in turn, they find somebody who can kind of just fill the spot.
Yeah, true. So I think I absolutely agree with you. So yes, earlier back in the day, the ticking time bomb was a thing, right? Because scientifically, medically, we didn't have enough stuff available for us. Halle Berry had a baby after her 50s. Like people are doing it now.
A lady
so
in China just had a baby.
Well, let's be honest.
But how much does
Women
that
ain't
cost?
trying to have them old ass babies.
No. We
They
talking about
trying
rich
to,
people.
No, rich people, they want to go to Turks and Caicos. Y'all know what y'all do. People want to go take pictures at Dubai. They want to go to Cancun and shit. Nobody's trying to have no baby at 40 years old. They're trying to live their best fucking life, and that's why a lot of times men don't fit into that equation.
The point is you can have a baby at 40.
You can.
But who is signing up for that?
Today.
Nobody.
Not like
Not really.
So why are we spending time talking about babies at 40? Because I don't know nobody that's signing up for that
I agree.
purposely.
The point was that you were trying to say as far as a woman like settling and why. So,
but I'm talking about settling in love. I ain't talking about no damn baby. Most women I know got babies. They got plenty of babies. Right. Now I'm talking about
they settling with that too. They got plenty of babies settled.
So I think based on what you said, statistically there's 3-to-1 ratio, 3 black women to 1 black man. So if you're not cheating, like you said, and you don't have a family here and a family there, there's a fight for free black men, whether that's not incarcerated or not dead. So if you're looking at settling, is what is settling? I don't have that many choices. So it's like out of these 3 guys, this one don't make a lot of money, but he's attentive. This one makes money, but making money means you're always busy, so I don't get that much attention. This one got 2 kids or whatever. I don't want nobody with kids, but he's cute. He's nice. So it's like that's settling. You can't get everything, but we don't have a big choice.
I don't feel like a checklist is also the golden ticket either. I mean, I don't feel like settling is the nigga got to be 6'2", he got to, that's bullshit. Anybody is grown as fuck and got a list of what I want, you know what I mean? And the reason why I say that, I have talked to grown women who do have a list of things they have to check off.
They're single, right?
Right.
Completely fucking single.
But how would they know if they even settling if they don't have these points that they want in the man?
What would be settling?
So let me ask you this. Answer the question. Are women settling in dating?
Yes.
Are women settling in dating?
I would say we all are settling.
Are women settling in dating?
Yes.
Are women settling in dating?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
I think we all are.
All right. So before we touch on it, are men settling in dating?
Hell, they benefiting from dating. Shit.
So I'm gonna take that as a no.
No.
And you said it, but answer: are men settling in dating?
Yes, we are.
Are men settling in dating?
Not equivalently, no.
Men are not fucking settling.
We have more options, but if we are
Y'all got the
Okay.
damn checklist we trying to check off.
exactly.
Just,
I personally have a checklist myself.
Wow.
Is that in your notes?
That is going to make the views go
And because
all
of
the way
that,
up. Like,
are you
kidding?
because of that, I know that for the most part, I'm not going to find what all I want in one woman.
Bullshit.
And because of the ratio she just said, 3-to-1, I know I can have 2 or 3. You know what I
That
mean?
equal that one that you
Now,
want.
you said a lot of bullshit to get to the obvious, and that's what I want to touch on. I feel like for men are meeting tons of dynamic, vibrant, can do for themselves women, and so because of that, you are at times choicy. Now, niggas get caught up. You know, some people can't make it over the hurdle. So between baby mamas and court and lazy as hell and other shit, you settle in regards to, well, goddamn Lisa, she taking care of a nigga, so I'm going to hang out. I'm not going to get too fucking wild. She let me go out there Blue Moon. I'm going to live here with her kids are nice to me. You know what I mean? So, right, a nigga will settle. She got a new Honda. I drive it like.
Exactly.
But I think
Hold on.
See what I'm saying?
And you driving it?
yeah, that's how it works.
Come on, my boy, you got to chill with that.
Pick you up at 4 when you get off.
Get your car and leave for it,
Okay, Jody.
Okay, so that being said, that now that we talked about settling, let's bring it back to more of the topic. We talked about career, and career is providing. So, are women attracted to men who meet them financially, or not so much? Are you attracted to men who meet your financial yoke all the time, or that doesn't really matter for you? Meaning, like, do broke niggas kind of like, not broke niggas, but meaning men who may be trying, but not necessarily where you are financially. Is that attractive to you at all?
It's not unattractive.
Okay.
Again,
That's
it's you're broke by choice. You're broke because of circumstances.
And I hate to say that.
You're broke.
To be honest, it doesn't matter at this age. For me, I'm 37 years old. Broke is broke.
Yeah.
No matter how you got there, and I apologize if that offended anybody, but broke
No.
at this age. Now, granted, 23, you grinding. We gotta find a way.
Right.
37, nigga.
Right.
Please. Well, go ahead.
We talking about from the average person,
Correct,
right?
correct,
So
correct.
yes, broke would be a problem just from the average person. Like, okay, you don't have a
What's
job.
broke?
Why?
What's broke? What's broke?
Not being able to pay your own. You don't have you don't have a vehicle. You don't have your own place to stay. You can't put food on the table.
All right, so let me ask you.
Y'all want me to go as far as something else?
No, because you. Let's say it.
Well, go ahead.
Let's say it.
Let's
I'm
say
gonna
it.
hear it.
What?
Say it.
You can't go to the doctor because you can't afford.
Hey, you got help.
Yeah, that nigga sell drugs. Like, you
I'm
was
just
talking
saying. But again, like, you in another dynamic of, now I don't even trust you because when the last time you got checked?
Well, that's a good point.
Well, the health department.
No.
Agree, motherfucker.
And that's great for someone who actually does take that into consideration and does that. But come on, that average man does not go to the doctor.
And these dirty
That's
butts
false.
don't either, so let's be honest, yo. Unless you
If they
get
having
pregnant,
babies, if they having babies, they going to the
right,
doctor.
if they having babies, but
That's
until
false.
then, you know what I mean? Right, man, all these pills and stuff.
Y'all making shit. We don't got it. Y'all feel like y'all don't got it. That ain't true.
Someone actually said that to
Google
me.
it.
What?
He
Niggas say
said
that all the time.
he knows he don't have nothing because every female he's messed with was good.
Yeah, that is.
I'm like,
that's
now wait
crazy.
a minute. You know how many diseases don't show
Hey, fellas,
themselves?
just to let you know, like, stuff can lay dormant in youth for a long
Right.
time.
Here comes the fucking I
You
work
don't
at the
know.
sex store ass.
So-
nigga. Like, are you kidding me?
If you
Do you give them
feel
condoms
like
at the
that
sex store?
just because your woman doesn't have something that you don't go by that because you're gonna be stupid as
Let me
hell.
tell you
assuming
something.
shit.
That's why it pay if you get sick, go to the hospital and have them check shit that you
Hey,
need to
the
check
health
anyway.
department
Run that
gives
blood if
free
you don't mind.
checkups.
Goddamn, I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
The health department can check you for sexually transmitted diseases whenever you want to go, for free.
So let me
at
ask
least
you
do
this:
that.
you're talking all this, but are you attracted to women who don't meet you financially? Like, would you date an up and coming at 40, 37?
I I think it's different for men.
You stutter
I
a lot
think
when
it's,
you
no,
about to lie.
I think it's different for men, especially if we supposed to be the sole provider.
But you didn't say that. Earlier you said you would, maybe 70% was the max
Right,
you would
but
go.
still, like, so if
Get the fuck out of
she
here.
up and coming, then she can handle the 30.
What is up and coming at 37? Is this like a waitress at Chili's part time? What the fuck are we talking about?
Nothing against the waitresses at Chili's.
No, not at all. Not 100. But what I'm saying is,
But we don't know her situation and why she's working at Chili's at the time.
But like he
So,
said,
but if
we
she's
don't
hot-
care about
She
the
just get laid
situation.
off.
Right.
That's broke is broke.
We don't care about
doesn't
it.
That's
matter.
broke is broke,
especially
right?
when y'all fucking.
But if I could take care of her,
You fucking the Chili's lady.
At 37.
if she's hot,
Broke is broke.
if she's hot and I could take care of her,
If she's
until
hot. That's a man thing.
This nigga. No.
Yes, he would take a broke bitch as long as she look good.
Let me tell you something.
Like, as long as she looks
Aldo is for everybody. Goddamn, you don't have to look good
They
as
don't,
goddamn.
even, they don't think about that.
It's the way weave is set up right
You
now.
know
You
how
can be
many
dynamic
men-
in all goddamn
No.
shapes.
Do you
and
know
forms.
how many men paying for pussy from broke bitches?
That's
and
$40. That's
$40
$40.
well spent. $40 well spent.
$40.
But she
$40
broke.
well spent. No, but
So y'all do like broke bitches.
Well, hold on,
because
no,
a
hold
woman
on.
who can
Hold on,
afford
listen,
will
let me
not
say this.
accept
Hold
$40.
on,
Let me say this. Hold on,
I'm
let me say this. Let me say this. And this is a totally different topic. But men separate sex from relationships and all other. Meaning that the person that you might fuck at Chili's doesn't necessarily register as a person that you would even entertain in
Right,
dating.
as a
Like, she'd
relationship.
tear that ass up. You know,
Right,
you'd
I
tear
agree.
that Chili's part-time pussy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I agree.
Right,
But,
free food.
And that's why men are winning and women are losing.
so like there's tons of girls like, you know what I mean, she might have been in prison or something.
Wait a minute.
So
Now,
now she
Hold on,
work-
hold on.
I've met a lot of women,
Now
and
she
I've
working
never
now she working
dated.
at Chili's, and she's trying to progress
what
in
about
life. So
a-
now
about a
this is just the first step to the next step.
Wow.
So like,
Wow.
if I see her, you know what I mean, I can help her out here and there. You know what I mean? Throw her $40 there. Then,
you leaving it
know
on
what
the
I mean?
dresser?
Jesus.
Then there's a possibility that this might work.
All right,
you know
so
what I mean?
ladies, let me ask y'all this.
Because I didn't answer mine.
Please, go ahead. We'll answer first, and I got a dynamic question. Oh, I got a new question.
Oh, no, I got it. So I don't even look at a guy if he can't meet me financially. So if I find out where you work, and since you brought up Chili's, say you work at Mr. Tire, I don't know, somewhere like that. I know that our salary doesn't match. So I'm not looking at you in a relationship. Like you said, I might go out, we might have fun, but like we would never be in a relationship because I feel like I would be footing the bill in the long run. If I want to go on vacation, can we really go on vacation? How much of it am I going to have to pay since I might want to go to Turks and Caicos,
But I got a question.
and
That's
you
why-
might want to go to Miami.
Oh, I hate when you say that. That's how that girl strip formulated.
You assume
That's how
Question,
girl strips
though,
formulated. That's how girl strips formulated based
Hold on.
upon.
You-
Well,
what if his
his
situation
ass
changed
can't
tomorrow?
afford it, so fuck him. I'ma just go with my girls and shit. And I cheated, but fuck it. I mean, because he
No.
should have been here. But
But
anyway,
what if that changes? What if his
Hold on,
financial
but
situation
you-
changes? You shut him down based off his financial situation,
Right.
and tomorrow he works at Mr. Tire. He could be the store
He could-
manager,
exactly.
or
Like,
he
you
could be
assume-
just the service worker.
I was
However,
doing the
tomorrow,
equivalent
well,
of
we
the
live in a
Chili's
world where
waitress.
being the manager at
just
Mr.
using
Tire
I'm
still doesn't
sure.
allow you to live by yourself and pay fucking rent and shit.
No
on
We
your
fucking
know
way.
that.
You're the manager at Mr. Tire.
But again,
you can't afford to live on your own.
He's on child support, nigga. Like I didn't.
you ain't say he had
No,
kids.
no,
Shit, everybody got kids.
Those
Who
are the
don't
facts.
have kids?
I don't have kids.
Me
Okay.
neither.
All right, that's fair.
Right.
We the only two people that you got kids. We don't.
Yeah.
I don't have
Half
Well,
and
we
half.
3 for 3 then.
So yeah, see.
I shoot blanks.
Bing, bam, boom. All right. So that being said, ladies, in your experience, what you know, what's around you, do men still want to be in? Excuse me. Do men still want to be committed family men? Is that the man's goal? Do you think? Ladies, I'm asking the ladies. Because you about to fucking explode.
Well, I would say the more money he has, the busier he is. The busier he is, the less of a family man that he's willing to be if he doesn't already have kids.
That is a good.
Hey, I mean, and like I said, I was in a relationship
think,
for 5 years with someone
you're
that
gonna agree
gets
with it.
money, and family is the last thing. Everything is a progression. I want to
It's
have
a
this,
good
I want
answer
to
with
have
some
that, I want
bullshit.
to have
But
that.
I feel like they want it, but they also want other things too.
I mean,
So to want it and have it, but also have some other things as well. So it's not. I don't think it's not that they want it. It's just that they don't want it. It's like, can I have it with you, and you gonna be okay with me having something else?
that's bullshit. Not all men want this whole cake and eat it too. Like, men want a family structure just as much as women. But what the
Speak
one
for
thing I
yourself,
will
bro.
say is, men do not put up with the bullshit like a woman. A woman will put up with an ain't shit nigga and love the fuck out of him. A nigga ain't doing that.
Absolutely.
If a nigga,
Agreed.
a nigga will find any excuse to leave your ass. Oh, that motherfucker snore. I got to go. Because everything else, like I said, you meet so many women who got it together. They pay their own bills and this and that. So now you find the bullshit to go fuck with the next new chick.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Ooh, she yelled at me today. I'm out of here. I
Oh,
didn't
you're
hit it.
not
I'm
cheating.
gone. Yeah. You know what? She brought up me cheating 3 times this week.
I cheated 5.
I ain't fucking with
I
her
don't
no
need
more.
it.
Yeah, right. I don't need this shit, yo. My baby mama called me. She said I could come on home.
Yep.
So, do men want to be in committed relationships? Oh, you counterpart to her answer.
Yeah, I feel like they do. I just feel like there's I mean, meeting a good woman ain't the thing no more. It's just that they feel. I know some men who do want to be in committed relationships, but they're like, I'm not ready because I still got 20 more women I need to have sex with.
Nah.
Or there are men who know that when they get married, they want to be faithful, and they're not ready to be faithful yet.
But I also
Right.
realize, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like women get married and continue to live their best lives. Niggas get married and kind of,
It's a wrap.
yeah, like they don't get to do
Wait,
shit no
why?
more.
Okay,
And they
so
get
hold on.
judged.
But that's
Like,
when
What's
you
a
marry
woman-
somebody that's not your best friend, because you should still be able to live your best life with your wife.
okay,
Why not?
that sounds fucking good, but let's be honest about today's society. Women are living their best life with their fucking homegirls. They're going to Turks and Caicos. They're going to Dubai. They're going to goddamn.
And where's the man?
Oh,
he
he at home
he
with
at
the
the crib.
kids. Like, you
Not
stupid
with the
ass
crib.
nigga. He's at the house.
I know some situations like
the
that.
nigga at the
provider.
house might have a drug problem. He might ain't bringing in no money. The nigga might goddamn be. He might be doing a lot of bullshit that prevented him
Alright,
from
some good niggas
enjoying
out there, too.
goddamn internationally.
It's some good niggas at the
But what I'm
crib,
saying
too.
is women are going 10 deep in goddamn skinny ass bathing suits and posing for the fucking gram, and somebody is fucking a Jamaican while they there. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Period, point blank. It might be the single girl, but what I'm saying is all these girl trips ain't as wholesome as y'all want them to be.
See?
But what I
Okay,
realize
so a
is,
woman settling ain't so bad, huh?
God.
So we're supposed to be
no.
removing layers of social media.
Correct,
That's
yeah.
definitely a social media thought. So my
Okay, remove the label. Remove
my
it.
relationship, he wants to be a family man. He does everything that he has to. My brother just got married, was in a relationship
Did
for
he-
7 years.
Oh.
My brother still has his boys. They still hang out. They still go places. And then his wife still has her girls.
Is
They
your
hang
brother
up.
cheating? I'm asking a real question. Remove the layer.
No. Well,
So
as
when
far
he-
as I know, no.
So when he goes out, it's just wholesome fun with the fellas.
Why does it have to be about sex? Fun ain't always
I'm
about
just saying,
cheating.
but we're being honest. Like, if let me just put it
It's
this way.
fun cheating.
Hold on.
Cheating might be
Hold on.
fun, right?
Okay, let's talk about
Cheating is
10.
trash.
Hold on. 10 married women and 10 married men. 10 married women go to Vegas. It's wholesome fun. 10 married men go to Vegas. They out here fucking. Am I right or am I wrong?
Wrong.
Okay. Yes, I did not think you were gonna say that.
I
Please
don't
elaborate.
agree with that. Because I think
They agree with me. Like as
No,
far as
I'm
like
trying to figure out
I think
fucking.
fucking who, because somebody
That's
got to want to fuck
strippers.
y'all first.
$40. Nah, niggas will pay for pussy. Like, let's put that out there.
Well, Vegas,
Married
Vegas,
men will pay
Vegas, it
for
might be
pussy.
different.
I
You
will
know
put
what I
that
mean?
out there.
Vegas, it might be different because you can easily pay for it and get it done. But
Y'all don't be
no,
scared.
I think
Pussy
a
is
lot
the
of
urge.
men.
She said, "What was the urge? The urge is pussy."
Y'all
because
not scared of all
men-
this pussy,
No,
though?
hold on, I
Somebody
think-
pussy ain't right.
I think
You don't know till you know.
I think a lot of
And then your wife shoots you.
I think a
I'm
lot
not
of
married,
men.
so I ain't
I
gotta
think a
worry.
lot of
Talk about
men.
marriage.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. They don't care.
I think a lot of men
They
who
fought up
want
before.
to be married today want to be faithful and monogamous.
I say about 65%.
I don't know. Well, as far as the married men that I know,
Speak on it.
like they seem to be They seem to be good dudes and not out here just trying to fuck anything that flies by.
Hopefully they did
those 10 guys on that Vegas trip, I'll give you maybe 1 or 2 of them might want to.
But what I'm saying is that's the difference. Meaning, we live in a society now where it is socially acceptable for women to group travel together, no matter the location. But men can't do that. You never will see a group of men, for the most part, going on travel together like women do. But you will see a whole bunch of women who are in committed relationships, married, or
because
other.
we're not naturally searching for dick.
But
Y'all naturally searching for pussy.
That doesn't matter, but what I'm saying is, how does that conversation...
You looking for that shit in Miami?
But let me ask you this. How does that conversation work? Right.
Sure. Now, if you...
So, when he goes, can he cut his phone off?
But what woman is cutting her phone off?
This jumped off the breeze.
Again, no, absolutely not. Because then I'm on the next.
I haven't cut my phone off in 13
next,
years. Like, are you kidding me?
I'll be on the next flight to Miami, so absolutely not. Like, why are you cutting your phone off in Miami? Like, you cut your phone off at home?
Nah, service is bad down there.
You are
bullshit. I don't want to hear that. You better connect to somebody's tower.
I need the room phone number.
They know what they need to do.
We ain't in
you
the
are
room.
trying to get caught up cutting your phone off.
Yeah,
no.
Absolutely.
Yo, that's your situation.
So this is the thing. If you're
what
a
about
cheater,
most situations?
but if you're a cheater, then it doesn't matter where you're going. You're going to cheat.
Right.
So if you cheat in Miami, I know you're cheating at home. So I already know you're going to cheat in Miami.
So women know that men are cheating, they stick around.
Yeah, there are a lot of.
And you said cheating. So are you talking about somebody that has a problem?
No. What Courtney said is that she pretty much knows if her man is cheating. For her to say it in that context means that she is continuing to stay with this man. So.
Wait, you saying me?
No.
In
general.
Like,
but what I'm saying is no, not you. What I'm saying is, based upon your logic, you're also saying that there are a lot of women who are knowing that they're getting cheated on and that they are staying. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why?
We're talking about marriage.
No, I'm talking about period.
So.
Because
women are settling. We already said
3-1.
Yeah, I've had a man say to me, "You can either deal with my bullshit or the next person's bullshit." So when you meet people and they got all this bullshit, you like, damn. So him coming in a little late, maybe his feet stink from time to time. gotta remind the nigga to pick up the damn towel, whatever the case may be. Versus somebody who don't have a job or won't go to work. This man might not be making all the money, but this nigga ain't making none. So, like, again, women are settling because we have to.
So what?
A lot of y'all.
What makes you settle? What makes you
polyamorous.
settle more in a relationship? Penis or finances?
I don't think either.
Shit, you said.
I think it's an emotional thing. I don't think it has anything. Most women, just like men are broken, the same broken man, a woman comes from that same broken
So
family.
the niggas who are driving your Honda while you at work are emotionally in tune with you.
They fucked up.
No, I'm saying that they have touched you in a way that's more than sexual.
No.
The broken nigga.
No, I'm saying the emotional need of the
This
woman.
nigga's
I didn't say
a
she was getting
placeholder.
it.
Really?
Okay,
let me say that. I feel like some women miss out on their blessing by the placeholder. Because they don't really invest themselves in other people because they continue to fuck this nigga that they know
he ain't shit.
he ain't.
And it's for fear.
Not to say he on shit, but a lot of niggas don't want you in that regard. They'll fuck you, but they don't want to marry you. And that's the difference between he ain't hitting on shit. He might be a good dude.
Right.
Yeah.
He might want to fuck with you, hang out with you, but he's not going to marry you ever.
Well, that was my 5-year relationship, friendship, whatever we were. So he was a provider. He made sure I was good. Sex was good, all of that stuff. But I knew in the back of my mind that he didn't want me to that extent.
Did he communicate that or he lied about it?
No, it was just like the timing was bad. It was just like, well, I'm not saying that I never want to be married, but I'm not ready right now. So it was just after 5 years. But, so it was just like, but in my heart, I knew that he didn't want to marry me. But like I said, it was convenient. He made sure I was good. He was a protector.
But so removing the layers before he had the baby, like, was everything like white picket fence? Or did y'all go through some shit? Like,
nothing crazy. We had very good communication.
Crazy to you or crazy to him?
Crazy
that's
to
fair, right?
to everybody, to the world.
All right, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, to the world. I mean, we were good, so we had a very good understanding. Yeah, we both were happy. So we had a open type of we lived together.
How were the bills?
It was always my house, so he
He
Oh,
paid like
shit.
he didn't pay half,
Paid cable.
but no. He gave me. Honestly, he gave me $500 a month, so that wasn't half, but that was what he could afford.
No, he can afford more,
Oh,
but that's how much he gave me.
Shit.
Yeah. But like I said, it was.
So
always
where
my
did the
fault, so.
cheating come in? What do you think went wrong, or is this?
So it wasn't so much
dick
cheating.
nature?
It was almost like we know that this is the situation that we got going on. So if there was something, I didn't know about it. If it was something with me, he didn't know about it.
So both of y'all were cheating.
Well, was
But
it
staying
cheating?
together,
Because we
he's
had
giving
like
you
an
9.5.
open relationship.
they had an understanding.
Y'all stayed. Y'all splitting bills.
Yeah.
We stay together.
We
but
roommates,
But
we
still,
fucking.
that
If I go
doesn't
out and
mean-
hit
We watch
something else,
TV
it's
together.
cool.
We
Yeah,
you
we
know,
keeping each other company.
I'm gonna hit it before I go to work, but
Right.
if I don't come home, then
Just know
really,
I'm fucking somebody else.
it got to that point. That's not.
But no.
Because I asked
But
you,
for
was
me-
everything good, and that's not
but for
good.
me-
That is
but
some
that's
bullshit.
good for open
But for me,
relationship.
Your
if you
opinion.
are
Okay,
in an
fair
open
enough.
relationship,
Check me when I'm wrong. Check me
In
when I'm
your
wrong.
opinion, that's not good.
So you also dealing in bullshit.
I'm polyamorous.
What does that mean? Oh, break that down. What does that mean? What does that mean?
But
Polyamorous.
Polyamorous
means
means I'm not monogamous and I'm not going to be with just
what?
one woman.
Ever.
Probably.
and somebody got to actually accept that bullshit. It wouldn't be me.
So it's bullshit to you?
What he just said.
Yeah.
And there
To
are
know
tons of people.
that you'll never be, that you aren't even considering like wanting to commit. That's cool for somebody. Just wouldn't be cool for me.
So let me ask you this: when you become 65 and close to shitting on yourself, who helps you? Is that the system or?
All 5 of the chicks that
Oh,
I've
okay.
married.
All
so
right.
far.
All right. It works like that.
Well, I probably won't marry.
But you're only paying 70% of the bill, so you want sister wives. Okay.
So then between them, they're splitting the 30. Look at that. That's the deal.
you got to be. The only thing that does what
That
he's
is-
talking about is
That is
money
English,
and dick.
man.
Like you got to be making somebody's fucking head hurt.
No, I just
Like
I
ain't nobody
feel
put
like-
up with that shit with no
But
regular
Who-
shit.
who is putting up with that?
I know that there's women out here who are thinking.
Have you
just
met
like
them?
me.
That's some
Have you
low
met 'em?
self-esteem
Yes, I
ass
have.
Are
shit.
y'all doing
I
something?
don't think.
Like, is this working for you? Let
You
me
got to
ask
have a
this.
low self-esteem to accept
It's-
any
it's-
bullshit
Hold on.
from anybody.
Hold on. Please, moment of silence.
It is-
Is this working for you?
It is
present
working
day?
for me present day. It
Well,
is
shit.
working for me present
Shit.
day. And the thing is,
Excuse me, Lord.
so this may be a thing that's maybe a little taboo in the black community, but this is a thing. Like there's a whole group for it. I'm in the group on Facebook with black
Here
people.
you go. You
who doing
dating
this.
on Facebook again. What
No,
the fuck
no,
is
I'm-
going
Y'all
on?
still
what
not scared? I'm
what I'm
scared. All
saying
this
is-
sex and all these.
What I'm saying is that there are people, men and women, who know that they don't want to be monogamous. So because of that, they may have a partner or a husband or a wife that they are fully committed to, but
Can't
they
be fully
also.
committed and fucking other people.
I disagree.
Yeah, you know
If
what?
You can have
if
an
you
under-
let people know, if you guys agree on this, then what do we? You agree in a marriage, in a monogamous marriage, to say that we're only gonna fuck each other. In my marriage, if I agree that we can fuck other people when we want to, as long as we communicate it, then what's the difference?
That's
As
an
long as we are-
understanding, not a commitment.
Yeah, that's not a
You
marriage.
can't be
bro.
fully committed to 2 9-to-5 jobs. You can't. How can
Well,
you be to both at the
That
same time?
definition of commitment is the state of or quality of being dedicated to a cause or activity.
Exactly.
So, maybe
if-
you can be committed
If
because
we
it's not
are
necessarily
committed
what
to
our
this,
definition is.
right? If we are committed to this,
You just
then
said
yeah.
when we started this, before we removed the layers, you said that you were single,
I am single.
but this is also working for you. How the fuck?
I don't agree. So
somebody gonna
if you
get
look at
pregnant,
it, if
somebody
you look
gonna
at it
be
like
burning.
if you look at it like this, all right, I have a wife, right?
And how do we get on this topic? But go ahead.
No, because we got to this. I don't know how we got.
Yeah,
to this.
well, go ahead. That's fine.
All right, say if I have a wife,
So you married now?
I plan
I was married now.
Right.
on my birthday that I'm gonna smash somebody else.
That's
On
cheating.
her birthday, no, it's not cheating.
Y'all some
If we
swingers.
agree.
Yeah, you
No,
swingers.
this is the difference because I'm not there.
You
with
just talked about
Listen,
polyamorous to whatever to cheating. You're not.
No,
You haven't,
see,
like,
see, y'all misconstruing it. Listen,
what's the word?
That's the
Poly
hit.
what?
polyamorous.
Was about a man living in cohabitation with multiple women.
No,
Now you talking about cheating on your birthday.
That's not it.
Where are we
No,
going?
that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. There are variations of it that may be that.
On that
But
note,
all I'm saying is that as long as we agree to whatever, then we are committed to each other, no matter what.
Right.
If we agree on these things, then
I'm
and
not
we have
letting you
proper
down. You're not letting me
communication,
down.
Right.
right? Then
That's how
whatever,
marriage works for y'all?
Then whatever we do,
That's how marriage works there?
I didn't say I was agreeing to him.
That's what you're
But
kind of
I
saying.
understand
Call
what
that
he's
shit
no.
bullshit.
it's about
I understand what he's
understanding.
saying.
It's
That
not
doesn't mean
about
I'm agreeing
agreeing
with it.
Right.
I
It's not
understand it,
about
but I don't.
agreeing.
It's kind of whatever works for their marriage. So if
Exactly.
they're okay in their marriage with this, then
Then what's the
It's
problem?
about marriage.
Who am
Cheating on
I to
your
be
birthday.
mad at what the hell they got?
But
going
it's
on?
not
It's
cheating
not
if
cheating.
she's okay
It's only
with it.
cheating when you go out and do stuff that your partner doesn't
Doesn't
know.
know,
about.
but
Alright.
if she's okay,
That's
then
cheating.
it's not cheating.
So, what I would like to
In
do,
the eyes of the
what
Lord,
I would
it
like
is.
to do is
That's a whole nother story.
I'm going to close this on my recap. And what I've taken from this conversation, which I thank y'all so much, is that black men are not winning in love.
We're not winning.
Let me finish. You're not winning in love. Women ain't either. We've also gotten to a point where money for men is control. You damn near get a free pass to whoop your ass if I pay all the bills. Almost. Close. Choke you hard doing sex. And women often settle in love for various reasons, including broadcasting. That being said, tune in on our next episode where we will probably dive into the gays versus black agenda. And as always, people make the world go round. This has been Removing Layers. Y'all be safe. Catch us on the next one.
Say it ain't what you see. You don't know this story runs deep.